guys, welcome back to another video. Me, Chelsea, and this one,
Stu.
It's time for more Bert Kreischer. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
It didn't even come out.
It didn't matter. I knew what you meant. They knew what you meant. It's all good.
Really? Did you turn that on? What the fuck is going on with your hair today?
I don't know, I haven't been paying
You
attention.
can tell he's just had a nap, can't you? He looks half asleep and everything. Wake up. Wake
I
up.
might not yawn though. I've had a nap, so
Just got that bad hair going on, baby.
I don't care.
But guys, we really enjoyed this guy last time. That machine story was just unbelievable. I now know it's completely real. It's all real. It's just amazing.
It's a legend story, that really is. Just...
It's one of the greatest stories of all time. It really is. Like, he is a legend and forever will be. And the fact that he will have that on his gravestone. Here lies the machine.
Actually,
awesome.
Actually, I've seen people getting shit on the back of gravestones recently. He should literally just have on the back of his gravestone. Fuck that bitch. This is
He should. That would be good. But guys, we're going to watch the time I went skydiving with Rachel Ray. I will be honest with you, I did have to Google who Rachel Ray is before watching this.
I don't like you!
Still don't know. I know the name.
She's a TV personality, like Food Channel Network and stuff, like presenting and that. That's from what I know. So yeah. Should we get
I
into
know,
this?
you said TV personality and all that sprang to my mind was, oh, they're probably a cunt.
Maybe.
Most of them are.
Well, I'll take
I think Russell Brand is an awesome dude, but I bet if I met him, I'd probably be like, oh, he's a bit of a cunt.
The cake's full of drugs!
No, I love Russell Brand. No.
Yeah, but you haven't met him, that's my point. You could meet him and walk away and be like, that he was a real arsehole, like that guy.
Yep. Refuse.
Dwayne Johnson's the only person that wouldn't do that.
My God, could you imagine if you met Dwayne Johnson and just found out he was a cunt?
It would destroy you, wouldn't it?
Would,
Like,
you would be destroyed as a person.
really? You're the people's champ? Like, oh. No, he needs to be the people's president.
He does.
That needs to be his slogan when he runs.
Let's get to this.
He's gonna do it. No, let's do it.
With Rachel Ray? Is she here? Rachel Ray is a fucking gangster. Like, legit She comes in, I do her show, she comes backstage at like 8 in the morning, she's got a pint of Guinness, a bowl of chili with a fried egg on top.
Nice.
She comes back, she goes, I know you're a comic, I thought a beer might loosen you up before the show. I don't know if you like a chili with an egg. I'm like, as she hands it to me, she goes, what's one thing you'd never do on your show, Bert the Conqueror? I have a show, Bert the Conqueror, where I do extreme activities. She goes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. She goes, what's one thing you'd never do? And I had an answer. It's skydiving. I go, I never go skydiving. She goes, really? I go, never. I don't want to go. She goes, awesome. I'll see you out on stage. I was like, oh, I wonder why she asked that.
Oh.
I get out on the stage, and the first thing she says to the crowd is, all right. Backstage, Bert said he'd never go skydiving. I'm like, bitch, that was a secret. She's like, who wants to see him do it? And now I have 500 women going, do it, fat boy! And I got the beer in me, the chili. I'm like, fuck it, let's go! 2 weeks later, I'm strapped to a dude. You know that's how you skydive? Just strapped to a dude in a prison rape harness. That's how you skydive. Just strapped, and he tells you when to walk, when to sit. It is massively emasculating. Has anyone ever been skydiving in here? You've been.
No,
You've been. And so you get in the plane and you're sitting in a dude's lap. You're sitting, your Navy SEAL moment, and you're sitting in a dude's lap. And I start shaking because I'm nervous. I'm like freaking out. And he can feel me because I realize as we go to taxi, I realize I haven't flown sober in 20 years. Sober in a big plane in 20 years, and I haven't flown in a dude's lap in 42. And he feels me shaking, and he's like, what's the matter? Like, what do you mean, what's the matter? I go, I'm nervous. He goes, about what? What do you mean about what? He goes, what are you nervous? What are you afraid of? I go, I don't know. You'll get hard. You'll get hard, that'll trigger me. I'll get hard. We'll both get hard, then we'll jump out of the plane. Our chute won't open, and that's how 2 backpackers will find us. You fucking me into the earth. You fucking me into the planet That'll be the how I go. This guy craved it so bad. He had a man harness him up and fuck him out of his shoes until his head exploded in the woods. I go, I'm nervous our chute won't open. He goes, you couldn't kill us if you tried. I'm like, I'm a smart guy. I could fucking figure it out. I lean over to Rachel and I grab her leg. Just grab her leg and I start squeezing. She goes, what's the matter? I go, I don't want to do this. She goes, I think you're doing it. She's like, you're at the front of the tube of toothpaste. Everyone's out behind. You're going. You're definitely going. I go, no, I don't want to. And she goes, look, and now the engines kick in, and she starts yelling at me. She goes, look, you'll be fine. Whatever you do not watch me go out the door. You will freak the fuck out. I'm like, who taught you how to talk someone off a ledge? We get up to our cruising altitude. Her and her dude get up perfectly, like Danny and Sandy, just whop, bam, boom, bam, boom. She posts up at the door, looks me in the eyes, does her read, one take the camera. I'm Rachel Ray, I'm at 30,000 feet with Bert Kreischer, we're about to jump from an airplane. Who's ready? Yellow or whatever. And let's go. And then looks at me and goes, Bert. I'm like, yeah. She goes, don't watch this. And they get sucked out of the fucking plane. And I have panic shoot out of my asshole. I grab onto the cameraman who's not wearing a parachute. Oh. There's an open door at 13,000 feet, and as soon as I touch him, he just starts kicking me. Sound guy posts up in the corner with the boom like a gladiator. Get him down! Get him down! My guy just takes over and baby Bjorns me. Here we go. Takes me to the corner, and I lock in. I go, I'm having second thoughts. He's like, we're going in 3. I'm like, I'm not hard yet. We're going in 2. And I was like, you go by yourself. I'll meet you down there. And then he says, oh, my God, what's wrong with your straps? I'm like, what? And we go scream into the earth at 100 miles an hour.
That's savage.
This guy's in my ear like, do you want to catch up with Rachel? I'm like, fuck her. She's dead to me.
Oh, God. Oh.
It is an epiphanous moment, dare I say. And my therapist says I have a low threshold for epiphanous moments. But, and I always say, like, did you want to go skydiving? Okay, the people that don't want to go skydiving are who should go skydiving. It's those that don't want to go that appreciate it the most. You go, and you're just Viking all the way. Ah! People who don't want to go, there's a moment where you realize the dice have been rolled. There's nothing you can do to change this. You're either going to live or die in 5 minutes, and you can't take a pill or start working out to stop it. It is out of your control, and you are forced with a decision. How do you meet your maker? Do you go out like a Viking? Ah! Or do you start crying like a baby? Ah!
I'll be crying like a baby, I'll be honest.
Oh, I picked the Viking. At that moment, I said, I've had a beautiful life. Let's do it. Ah! Until the chute opened. Then I started crying aggressively. Like bad. Like in a dude's lap. Have you ever cried in a man's lap? Have you ever had a man take you out to the middle of a field and sit in your lap and just sob silently? That's technically what I'm doing to this poor guy. Because the first thing I thought of was, my kids. I'm going to get to see my kids again. And pizza. Let's get pizza. And I just started sobbing under this canopy, and the poor guy's like, dude, it's going to be okay. Like, we did it. We did it. It was so bad when we went to land. He's like, clean yourself up. They're going to think I did something to you. And the lasting thought that stuck with me was my children. That's it. I go, my children, they have a dad. Like, that, what? That is not what I signed up for when I picked my wife out of a bowling alley. Like, that makes no sense. We met at a bowling alley. But when I met her, like, I didn't sign up for the vulnerability. That's the part about having kids that fucks you up. Is the vulnerability. Do you have children? You do. How many you got? You got 1? No, you're barely in it. Wait till you got 2 and you go, oh shit, if we lose 1, it's going to be awkward.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
That is right, though. until you have at least 2, you don't know, because then you've got 2 to watch out for. You have to tag team.
Oh,
You watch that
actually
one
react
also.
off each other. But I didn't know he had his own show like, that does extreme stuff.
No, we've
I'm gonna
got
have
a lot
to watch
to check
this.
out.
Like,
I don't think I could ever go skydiving because I probably would be that one person where it would just fuck up and I'd die, and I'm terrified of that. And I just know if I did, I fully would poo myself, and as I'm coming down, I would make eye contact somehow with the turd that's come out of my arse. Don't know, but that's probably my luck. I'm terrified. I'm not good with heights. I'm really bad, aren't I?
I think I would.
I know you would.
I think I would.
With your anxiety now, though, you probably get.
Probably have a panic attack. I'd still go give it a go though. I'll video my panic attack all the way down.
Oh, jeez. You would, wouldn't you? And you'd be like, I regret nothing.
That's what you got to yell whenever you do anything like that, just in case you die. Because if you do die, then no one gives a shit. It's not as bad.
I'm just terrified of that, man. I just couldn't. I really hope one day I do get over that fear. I still would like to.
That would probably be your best bet and best way to get over it, is to just go skydiving.
I'm just really bad with heights and stuff now, and anything like that. It just terrifies me. I nearly fell out of a roller coaster, guys. That's what did it to me, and I'm just terrified of that sort of stuff. I want to get over it.
Just don't go on a roller coaster then. That was a roller coaster that fucked up. The plane and the parachute ain't done shit to you.
But I would be that statistic.
Statistic.
She's a fucking disgrace.
Statistic. Like stew, but with an A.
I would be that statistic.
Statistic. That's what it is now. It's that level of retardation, it's a statistic.
Oh my god. Would be though, I would just be fucked. Really, you want to take that chance? Alright, let's go skydiving then, yeah? Fun that, guys. See me jump out of a plane, crap myself.
Don't ask them that, they probably would.
No, don't actually.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
No.
Dumbass. They're already up for me going Uncle Fester and alien shit, so they will easily.
No, I'm not going any further with this. Bugger for bringing this subject.
Bugger.
Yeah, Bugger for bringing up this subject about skydiving now, because I'm regretting it already. But Rachel Ray is a legend. She is.
I guarantee
she is
you,
gangster.
somebody's
What she
gonna
did
be
to
walking.
him.
Someone will be walking around tomorrow now that's watched this, and all of a sudden just have Bugger go through their heads.
It must be walking around like, come on, Bugger.
Did you fuck up yourself then?
This is me, guys. I'm gonna leave it here because.
I'm just giving up.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
it.
just giving up. It's just one of the moments. I'm just looking at your hair thinking, what the fuck, every 2 seconds? Great, guys. Please hurry up and get us to a million soon. Honestly, I want this hair gone now. Look at it. This is what I'm dealing with. Oh, God. If you're new to this channel, why not subscribe, become part of the family? We're not too bad.
Judge this. Just look at it.
If you've come as a cunt, you've won.
Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to keep up with all the BS that is us.
And like it if the pillow irritated you, or the cushion, whatever you want to call it.
I bet it has.
I really hope it has.
He did this to you guys. Troll. Sorry, guys.
Enjoy it. I don't have to see it, so.
This is what I deal with every day. Till next time, guys.
Toodle Pip.